guys, it's Heather. Welcome to my channel, Heather Renee's Acrylic Pouring. Disclaimer for you guys. I ran out of storage while I was doing this painting project for our Pourembrance collab. So now I'm just gluing these items down and going to do some fine details. So I apologize immensely, but I'll kind of go over with you what I did, where I started, and where we end up. So again, we are doing this for Remembrance Day / Veterans Day in the U.S. And there's 48 of us that are doing pours for veterans to celebrate everything that they have done for this country and what they deal with when they come home. And that part makes me really sad. I'm not sure how it is in other countries, but here in the U.S., you know, they say they give a lot of services, but they really don't. So, I'm a peer support specialist, so I try to do what I can to help. And I have some personal family stories that I'm not really going to get into, but what I will say is that after being in my grandfather, after being in so many wars, after the Vietnam War, he came home a completely different person, and probably not in the way that you're thinking, but he was not nice, and, you know, it ruined him. It ruined him as a father, a husband, you know, a friend. And, you know, so that always makes me really sad. And I know he's not the only one that has dealt with issues when when people come home from war. And most of the time it's PTSD. But, so anyway, I guess I'm going to tell you a little bit what I did here as I'm going. So on this canvas here, I just used acrylic inks and water. I made my own acrylic inks, and I just wanted a nice flowy background. The colors that I chose are for the Marines uniform. So that is a little bit of red, gold, navy blue, and a little white. So that's what I did here. So then I added these stickers. I'm not sure if you can see them, but they blend in with the painting. See the black? So they're transparent when you put them on besides the black part. So I put those there because I was going to paint some little squiggly lines to put my flowers on and such. But I decided to do it this way. My poppies are significant to Veterans Day and actually Memorial Day. There's a couple of different meanings for them. One is that the poppies were so resilient in all of the war zones that they grew even through all of that. And, you know, it brought people some sort of joy and happiness. Another meaning for them was the bloodshed during the wars. So that's why I have the poppies here. I made them out of clay, air dry clay, painted them, put little jewels in the middle of them, and So that's the poppies. This here is just a wooden cross I attached just now, like you saw, on the canvas. I'm using hot glue, my hot glue gun. And once I have all this together, I'm going to take some Cern relief and add some really pretty detail to all of this. And I may stencil some words that say "One Nation Under God." I have a little thing that says that, but I'm not sure if I want to put that on there or not. It doesn't really fit. Okay, so that's kind of like, I'm so sorry you didn't get to see this process, because it was a really awesome process, and now all you get to do is see me put poppies down. But I am going to do some of these dang hot glue strings drive me nuts. I am, hopefully, if I have time, I am going to do the Cern relief details with you guys. And if I don't, I'll do them off camera, but we'll show you. You know, I'll just take a pause and then show you guys what it all looks like at the very end. Okay. So I'm really excited to see everyone else's pours as well. Like I said, we have 48 people in this collab, which is amazing. And I'm really, really hoping that some of the veterans that may be on YouTube, which I know there are some, I hope that they see this and see what we've done, so they know that they are thought of. And I think if they see this project here, it will make them feel really good. And I also think it's quite amazing how art has brought so many of us together. We are in completely different parts of the world, and we're all coming together to honor our veterans. And I think, like, that's one of my most favorite things about this, besides honoring the veterans themselves, but is that no matter where we live, whether the States or in another country, we have all come together and decided to do this. And this day and age, I think that's beautiful, because there's so much, as we all know, that goes on in not just the U.S., everywhere, you know. And I like when I see people, whether it's art, which is all of us, but anybody who comes together as a community or anything like that, to just put some good out there, put some love into the world. God, we need it, you know. So this kind of stuff warms my heart. So this project means a lot of different things to me, and I'm sure as I watch everyone's videos, you guys probably feel the same. And yeah, so I think it's amazing. So back to this. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about what I used for my colors and such. I used indigo and phthalo blue for the wash in the background. I painted my poppies Pyro Red by Golden. And like I said, I have little gems in them. This is, again, a wooden heart that I attached. And then these stickers. So I've used so many different things to bring this project together, and I hope that it turns out. I also have these. I wish I would have, this is a resin, not a clay poppy, but I wish I would have done them all like that for my small ones. But either way. So I have these were little tester things. I had some leftover resin one day, and I just put them all and made these pretty gold sparkly. And I'm just going to lay these around the canvas and see if they can just kind of give it a little more interest. See what we can, let's see. What do we got? 2 big ones, 2 mediums, 2 little ones. Okay. Let's do our big ones first. I'm going to put one there. And maybe over here. We'll put our medium ones. Let's see. No, I don't want them on the cross. I just want to give a little more, I know this has a lot going on, but, you know, I just wanted to add some things to give it a little more. You know, I was looking for, you know, texture and dimension and all different types of things when I did this, you know, the way I decided to do it. And I think I have achieved that. Is that good? Is that what we want? So this is the part you guys get to watch. The tedious, you know, tedious little things. Now, all right, we're going to put that back. And we're going to put our little one right in there, I guess. Of course, I'm going to bring you guys down. I know you can't see everything in the video from what I can tell. But, of course, I'll bring you down for a close-up so you can see everything. And I think that's how I want to go ahead and do those. And once I get everything attached the way that I want it, that's when I'm going to do my Cern relief with my gold, just some detailed lines within the blue. Okay. I found these little resin circles, actually, while I was looking for my hot glue sticks. I forgot I had them and just decided at the last minute that this would be a good way to use them. And I do think they bring a little something more to this. I wanted to make sure I represented all the colors properly. Okay, and all that good stuff. And have lots of contrast. So, man, I feel so bad, you guys, that you couldn't see this whole process. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing this. And so everything is glued down. Now, I'm just going to bring this up for a minute so you guys can see a little, see a little better what's going on. I don't know. It's hard to get the whole thing in there without bringing the camera down. Now, as for this frame, because this came like this, so of course I am going to paint the frame. I'll probably do that off camera as well, because I gotta, of course, you know, we only have a certain amount of time. So now that everything's glued down, I want to make some lines. And I don't know if this will get too tedious for you guys watching me do this. So I'll probably, I guess, do a little bit with you since you missed a lot of this process. Adding little dots just along the line. Just to, I don't know, bring some more to the blue background of this. And this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to make some lines and keep playing until I've either gone way too far, because I can't stop. I can't stop on this. I just can't do it yet. But I think adding this will make it, will give it what it needs, and then I'll paint the frame. So, again, I'm using Pebeo Gold Cern Relief. And just adding lines and little dots. Just kind of random, but somewhat in a design, but not symmetrical, if you know what I mean. My dogs are getting ready to bark. Actually, I am going to have to pause anyway. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what they're barking at right now, but it is their dinner time. And Mommy has been down here all day, finishing up everything. So, and deciding, a lot of deciding of, you know, to finish up for today. So, this is what I'm going to continue to do, you guys. I am going to pause. I'm going to go feed my dogs. I'm going to do a little more Cern Relief, and I'll bring you back and we can check it out together. And so I'll see you then. Hey guys, it's Heather. I'm back to show you the finished result. And here's what we have. Everything is finished besides the frame. I'll show you guys that at a later date when I finish it, which will be like the following day. But anyway, the frame, and I'm going to take the black lines that are in here and make them a little darker. And but for video's sake and time's sake, I had to get this done and out. So I hope you guys like it. It's not exactly what I was going for and had in my head, but I think it turned out very different, very interesting, a lot of different textures, a lot of different depth, and I really like it. All the colors are represented. And yeah, so I hope you guys like it too. And again, I'm sorry for the footage that I thought that I had, so that I couldn't show you the whole process. So I apologize for that immensely. And today is actually Veterans Day here in the U.S. So I want to wish everyone a happy Veterans Day, and follow the playlist in my description. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.